Imagine a cosmos without the Olympians. No mighty Zeus reigning from his golden throne on Mount Olympus. No wise Athena to guide heroes, no fiery Ars to spark the flames of courage, and no bright Apollo to bring warmth to the sky. What if the 10-year war known as the Titanomachy ended not with the triumph of the young gods, but with their absolute destruction? What if the age of chaos never ended, and the monstrous Titans still reigned supreme? To understand this dark, alternate reality, we must travel back to the dawn of creation, to the moment the universe stood on a knife edge. The rebellion of Zeus was a desperate gamble. In our history, he freed his siblings from the stomach of their father, Cronus, and rallied the Cyclopes and the hundred-handed giants to overthrow the old regime. But imagine a timeline where Cronus was prepared. Perhaps the poison failed to make him regurgitate Poseidon, Hades, and the others. Or perhaps the Titans, with their colossal strength and primordial power, simply crushed the upstart Olympians on the battlefields of Thessaly. Zeus, instead of claiming the lightning bolt, is struck down. He and his siblings are chained in the deepest, darkest pits of Tartarus, locked away in the very prison they had hoped to consign their elders to. The key to their chains is thrown into the cosmic void, and the hope of a civilized universe dies with them. With his victory secured, Cronus reclaims his throne as the undisputed king of the cosmos. But Cronus is the god of time, not the gentle, flowing time of progress, but a destructive, consuming force that devours everything it creates. Under his rule, the universe is trapped in an eternal loop. There is no future, only a perpetual present dedicated to maintaining his absolute control. The golden age of man, which mythology speaks of under Cronus, becomes a dark distortion. It is not an age of peace, but an age of absolute stagnation. Humanity is kept in a state of infantile bliss, devoid of ambition, creativity, or free will. We are merely pets to the Titans, forbidden from ever evolving, learning, or questioning our masters. Without the Olympian gods to divide the realms, the earth becomes a wild, chaotic playground for the primordial elements. Oceanus, the great river surrounding the world, overflows, swallowing continents and keeping the land in a state of constant flood. Hyperion, the titan of light, burns the sky with an unforgiving, blinding heat, unrestricted by the gentle chariot of Apollo. There are no seasons, no harvest, and no predictable weather. Nature is not a resource to be managed, but a terrifying monster to be feared. The sky is heavy, pressed down by Atlas, who does not hold it as a punishment, but as a fortress wall to keep the cosmic forces of chaos from escaping. What of humanity? In our world, Prometheus stole fire from the gods to give humans warmth, technology, and civilization. In this alternate timeline, Prometheus would never dare. Or, if he tried, the wrath of Cronus would be swift and absolute. Without fire, humanity remains in the dark. We do not build cities, we do not write poetry, and we do not study the stars. We live in wet caves, shivering in the dark, constantly hunted by the monstrous offspring of Typhon and Echidna. There are no heroes like Hercules or Perseus to slay the beasts of the world, because there are no Olympian parents to grant them divine strength. The monsters roam free, and humanity is nothing more than prey. But perhaps the most terrifying change is the lack of divine justice. Zeus, for all his flaws, established a system of divine law, hospitality, and order. Without him, the universe is governed by one rule only: might makes right. The Titans do not care for justice, mercy, or the plight of mortals. They are forces of nature, vast and unyielding. The temples we built to honor the gods do not exist. Instead, massive stone monuments to the Titans dot the barren landscape, built by the forced labor of a broken human race. The cosmos is a cold, beautiful, yet utterly indifferent machine, ticking away to the rhythmic heartbeat of Cronus, the Lord of Time. This is the world that could have been. A world of raw power, eternal winter, and ancient giants. A world where humanity never learned to look at the stars with hope, but only with fear. If you enjoyed this journey into the dark corners of Greek mythology, Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss another dive into alternate history. Tell us in the comments below, if you had to survive in a world ruled by the Titans, which Titan would you pray to for mercy? Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next timeline.